Good morning. Wonder who's up right now. We were kind of up late live streaming. Apparently, it brought a lot of people there. That's good. We'll see who's awake today. I know I'd rather be sleeping right now. We're heading south. Off to Austin we go. Oh, good morning. Morning, Joe. Morning, George. Got about 2 hours to get down there ish. Good morning. It was a good night. I hope everybody got some questions answered. You're the only streamer covering anything. Hang on. Cancel. Anything related at this particular time. My cousin. So okay. Yeah, I guess I am. I know Matthew is streaming some things, but he's down at the border right now. So he's trying to cover some of the border. We're trying. We're trying. So we're gonna go down here to Austin and hold our second rally. It may not be that big, but that's okay. It's a start. God bless. So thank you, Terry. We had to pivot pretty quickly, as we discussed last night from Friday of last week. So, when you're trying to build something, it takes a little time, and you have to pick your priorities. And when people work and trying to make sure they feed their families, that kind of, there we go. You have to pick your priorities. My list, good morning, good to read. Most of my list is all in. Hang on. I don't know others. I got you. I have no idea how much attention I'm drawing to myself. I really am not looking for attention per se, but apparently last night I drew some attention to myself. I hope it was good attention and not bad. I guess we'll see. I'm sure some of the things I said people don't necessarily all agree with. I'm sure some of the things I said people do agree with. I can only be me. That's all I can be. Get the word out as you can. We can share for sure, and we're trying to get more structured about that. That's one of the points. Oh, California Machinist, I see you. Good morning, Irvin. That was the weakness. That was one of the weaknesses. TPC had the momentum. They didn't have the structure. If you got people trolling your stream, you're over the top. Who said that? Michael. Thank you, Michael. I guess so. I mean, I think I handled everybody pretty well. I'm not really looking to boot anyone out particularly. If they're just sitting there putting, their keyboards are stuck on the same letter, then, I mean, it's not affecting me any. Good morning, Jeff. Hopefully you guys can hear me well. I think you can. I'm in a different truck today. Well, I'm in the same truck I was traveling with, but it's not my truck. I borrowed it so I wouldn't have to spend so much on fuel. Watch last night. Yeah, apparently it was a good one, I guess. Trench. Awesome. Thank you. So it's just taking some time and to build this thing up. I am on the I35 corridor right now, so fingers crossed. Maybe they won't throttle me if I don't talk about anything too important, I guess. We've got templates for a flyer finally, which is amazing. We've had to retool some stuff that we were working on because TPC did end and we were all, picking up the pieces and just marching forward. But it's weird because I thought we weren't moving fast enough. Of course, the way the world's going, if you're in the know, you know how fast they're moving because they're a well-oiled machine. And so as an individual, I guess we get overwhelmed going, man, they're moving so fast. But what do you expect? They've been building it for 100 years. So, okay, yes, I am heading to Austin. We have a rally today at the Austin White Flag Parlay. Yeah, we're talking about the white flag too. We're going to Austin for this rally. It's today at 1 o'clock on the South Steps. We talked about need to head to Austin. Yeah, head to Austin, Jeff. Come on. We talked about postponing it, but the other thing we decided not to. We decided not to with everything going on, and the biggest reason why is because we're trying to show everybody that you guys, that people can trust that when we say we're gonna do something, we're gonna do it. We didn't want to say we were going to do it for a month and then cancel it. That doesn't bode well. That doesn't bode well for any of us because we want to be true to our word and we will do everything in our power to keep it. That is how we are operating. We are trying to operate on that level. That doesn't mean we won't make mistakes, but that's how we're trying to operate. Austin White Flag Rally. I wish I could be there. I'm stuck in Amarillo. Amarillo. Yeah, that's a nice clip. So I don't know. You guys want to hear? There's the spike. She just bored. So yeah, Florida. Go look up Florida, USLA. I think the live's on there. I think the live for Florida. Florida had a live about the white flag, which was pretty amazing. I only got to hear just a little bit of it, but these are smart men. The men that I heard talking, for what I heard about it, it was a very intelligent route for us to take, and the backing behind it, from what I heard, and it makes sense. I mean, if you think about it, the other side is just waiting for us to be in a civil war, to start a civil war, to I mean, they've already fired the shots heard around the world, and we're just holding back. We're holding back. We're trying to be peaceful about this. And these gentlemen, very smart. I didn't hear everything. I heard a good chunk of it, and they're smart. We have to be tactical. We have to be really intelligent about what we're doing. We can't brute force it, unfortunately, even if we wanted to, because they got way more firepower behind them. And that's not that we should be scared of it, because you can think about, that's where 3% of the population won the Revolutionary War. But we don't want that. That's why I know that I was called to do this, because I know that this is our last stand for peace. And that's what I want. I want this to be peaceful, and I want us to keep peace. But we cannot allow them to do what they're doing and be successful at it. It's wrong. It's wrong. Wrong at the highest levels, and evil. Evil. I just listened to Uvalde, not the town, the guy Uvalde that's talking at the World Economic Forum. And they had a whole bunch on crosstalk, I think it was yesterday. And I couldn't even get out of the truck to go into the store because he was playing like really good snippets of conversations Uvalde's having. Um, not good. Like, I mean, they're actually pretty dang evil. But he talked about, right now that the government can surveil people with cameras and this, that, and the other, and that's been nudging them to an extent. Forgive me, I'm paraphrasing. I actually have it saved in my phone. I will send the audio out when I get a chance to you guys. But his point is, right now they're doing a good job of being able to surveil, nudge people with cameras and stuff. And he's pretty much like, imagine if we can surveil them from underneath their skin. And I think I just saw one of our members heading this direction. I'm not sure what's going on. I might go check this out and see if these people are heading where I think they're heading, because they're definitely covered in flags. I'm not sure what's going on over there. Um, what government should have the right to know what's going on under your skin? How scary is that? He also talked about now, for the first time in human history, they're able to hack the human psyche, the human animal. That's what he said, the human animal. They're able to hack the human animal. What? Seriously? What the hell, man? These people are looking for control. Hang on, I'm gonna check out and make sure these people are okay, because they look like my kind of people. Let me go see what's going on here. Hopefully it's still on. What are you doing? Yeah? How you doing? Hey, there's a rally in Austin. Do you do that every day or weekend? Hey man, that's awesome. That's great. I wanted to check y'all out, see what was going on. Appreciate ya. Thank you. You guys aren't gonna believe it. These people every Memorial Day march back and forth to Grandview, and I wanted to see what was going on because I didn't know. And I'm gonna turn around here in a second and go past them, and you'll see them. Hopefully my signal holds, because I started talking about something else, and started cutting me out. But it's pretty cool. Let's see where you're at. Do. Try some overpass Patriot before an outdoor rally. I was impressed with Agnes thoughts yesterday. Yeah, who is this? Somebody mentioned Agnes. Can somebody point me in the direction of her, or do I know her under a different name? I wonder. Here we go. Here's what they're doing. They are marching for Memorial Day in honor of these people. It's pretty dang amazing. Super cool. Had to come back and check it out, man. Really cool. Polish Agnes. Really, really, really cool. So, bright red lipstick, dark black hair. Appalachian Mountains. So she with Tennessee? Or is she out with 1776? So wait, that's not the game showing. Even though we would be overwhelmingly winning store. Yeah, you guys are quick today again. So, you're on. Alright, hang on, we'll stop for a second. Funny how the signal dropped, we started talking about brain hacking. Oh, I know, that's been the story of our lives here on this. Yes, I have a rally that we're doing for Memorial Day weekend in Austin. That is why I did not join them, but I know where they are. She's Canadian Borders Rally. Yeah. I wonder if I can. She was the streamer with the thick European accent. I'll have to look her up. Maybe I can touch base with her. I can't think of her right now, to be honest with you guys. I have met more people in the last 3 months than I have probably met in the last 10 years. Something like that. It's hard for me to keep up with all of them. Poland that lives in Connecticut. We may be in contact and I may just not know it. Patriot McCann, hey, Patriot McCann, how you doing? So we're heading down there. Poland. I think I know who you're talking about. So I'll do a little more research. He was streaming in Hagerstown the first time. I'm sure I've met her. I'm sure of it. So I'll just have to do a little more research because that's kind of where I'm at right now. What are you doing? Anyway, so yeah, brain hacking. I don't know, brain hacking, let's see, Brian introduced her, Conway, she donated live stream sign, got parked with my puppers, be back, she's the only one. Okay, yeah, I think I know. I think I know who you're talking about. I just need to figure out how to reach out to her. Because I would love to reach out to her. So, but like I said, there's just so much going on and it's moving so fast. And then you hear these people that just brazenly talk about those things like Uvalde and the Wi-Fi. And I don't know, man. You just look at these people and they're just soulless. Like, I don't even see a soul in these people anymore. I don't know if it'll be better. It likes to. Is that any better? We'll see. It's pretty country. Focusing on windshield refresh is good. Gay pride is a good thing. See, I'm a major corporation who changed our logo to rainbow. Brain hacking. Here's another one since you're gonna bring that up with LBGTQ. I don't know the rest of the letters. I'll probably get doxxed for it from somebody. Have y'all noticed? Cause Matt and I kind of noticed it. Matt noticed it first. I started doing more digging on it. So the let's see how. Are we there? Come in. Hello, right there. I don't know if it's cut back off. I have 4 bars again, and it's not wanting to stay connected. So let me know if you guys are still there, I guess, and we'll go on. Hopefully you are. Hopefully it reconnected. No? Yeah? Speak to me. Are you there? Hello? Did Super disconnect? Oh, yay! There we go. We got a few minutes. Jeff asked a question regarding my opinion on the NRA in Uvalde. What's your input on NRA convention Texas this week in Uvalde? 22nd delay. Okay. It's a tough one, Jeff. I mean, you have to look at it from different angles. The NRA has set that convention up probably months, a year in advance. I mean, big organizations like that usually set things up 6 months to a year in advance. So it was already scheduled. It was already there. You can't help that someone makes that kind of a horrible decision and that happens. I'm not really sure what people expect to be done. I mean, I can't say it was done in poor taste because it was already scheduled before any of this stuff happened. So I think other people's perception is that maybe it's poor taste. I don't know. I can't say that. It's very conflicting, obviously, as conflicting for other people too. But you also have to look at it from the other side as well. I mean, if we allowed and we encouraged training for teachers to be able to conceal carry in their classrooms, and we had like, I know there's a school, the high school in Midland. One of the high schools in Midland, they have 4 armed guards at their school. You know, you have to think it goes back to the psychology of mutually assured destruction. You know, during the Cold War, what did they do? Mutually assured destruction. They both had nuclear bombs. A lot of, they both have nukes. Russia and the United States. If they push the button, we push the button. If they push the button, they've tied in our economies. Mutually assured economic destruction. If we tried to destroy whoever, they were tied in with us and they would try to destroy us. I mean, that's how, as much as you want to argue it, that's how you keep the peace. It's not actually from taking all the armaments from people, it's allowing them to be armed. If you don't know who has a gun, you are less likely to fire a gun off at people. That's my opinion. My opinion about it is that, you know, why do we have gun-free zones? Because that's where all the damn shootings are happening. Where would you, if you wanted to go cause the most damage and you wanted to whatever, for whatever reason, where would you aim for? Would you go do this in a constitutional carry state, in the aspect of, you know, if you are in that kind of state like Texas, where would you go? You would go to a place that you knew there was no guns. That's logic. If you allowed there to be, you know, guys. Are we back? Are we back? Here we go. Here we go. Sandwich Dude Nature. Sandwich Dude Nature. I love